Hello survivors and welcome to Half Jump Survivors. It is a bullet heaven roguelite like the genre we always playing, so let's get straight into it. The game has a codex. The only thing I have about it is I wish the achievements would show you what they unlocked and whether or not you have unlocked them. Also having a check marker to say, to hide the ones you have already unlocked. Besides for that, it's pretty cool. The other thing is upgrades, something I haven't seen in one of these games before, or maybe it's there and I just haven't seen it, but as you progress in the meta progression, you actually get other unlocks. Like once we have 15 upgrades, we're going to get our jetpack, dealing damage to enemies when we use it, and things like that. So that's not something I've seen before with regards to the meta progression, giving us bonuses like that in this way at least, and that's really, really cool, really fun way of doing it. Then we've got ourselves the actual gameplay. We're going to go into that. We're going to play with the runabout jumper, of course, being unlock that we've got. We are going to play with them now. The only other gripe I have with this, I thought maybe the color palette wasn't that fantastic, but it actually grows on you. Give it a chance, ladies and gentlemen. It's not too bad. There's a couple of things. The first thing is going to be that we're gonna when we click or when we pick up this rocket over there, it will be a flashbang warning, so prepare yourself. We're gonna do it in 5 4 3 2 1 bang. That is the only other thing. That is like a really terrifying flashbang that happens to us. So if possible, I would like that to not be as dangerous for our eyeballs when that happens. Also, that flashbang straight after the as you saw there, straight after the the wave timer. I don't know what's going on with my brain over there, but anyway, that's a whole nother story on its own. Alright, so the point of this is to survive for as long as possible. There are different waves. I believe it was 20 waves in total. Obviously the waves take X amount of time. We're going to combine our spread shot over here. It's going to increase its damage to 33. We do have a second spread shot in our inventory. We will end up getting rid of that for another weapon. I'm just not sure which weapon to get rid of just yet. And then there is something else, and I never double checked. Maybe it does work this way or not. But there is going to be we're going to combine this with the second one over there. So now maybe it does tell you that in the survivor's guide. I didn't double check it, but when you combine like a 3 cost or a 1 cost weapon with a 3 cost or 3-star weapon, it does actually provide itself these stars at the bottom over here, and once that hits the max, it will star up again. So that is very handy. We're going to buy the flamethrower. I think it is very strong, and hopefully it's very strong. Like I said, I think it is, and that's going to be very good for us. Now we're going to sell this spread shot. I like the pulse rifle, so we are going to go and try and get that to be leveled up quite a lot as well. And then we do get piercing in the meta progression. I'm thinking that might be worth going for quite early instead of the other equipment slot. Being able to hit multiple enemies at the same time can be really good here. Can give us quite a lot of damage, especially if we're playing with like the pulse rifle and things like that. They are going to really make a big difference over here. And then we used to be able to stand on these for a short bit. It looks like they've stopped that from happening, so we do have to kind of wait and use our jetpack to get there and try and get better there. We're going to go with the 2 cost combining over here, just to make it so that it can get to a higher level faster. Obviously, the higher the cost of the star, or the higher the star cost, the faster you're going to be able to get your other ones leveled up faster. So here we've got the 2 cost. We're going to grab it, combine it. It's going to increase the damage, cooldown, range, status chance, and then its fire damage as well. We're going to increase our movements. We're going to lock the movement speed. We're going to grab the duration for our jetpack, and then we also now on this wave have unlocked a challenge. It says avoid taking damage for the entire wave. So for the next 50 seconds we need to try and not take any damage while we are trying to collect as much as possible. Now sometimes there are some things that have done damage to me that I've never noticed or didn't know that I was taking damage. I think it might be those poison enemies. So we just need to be careful of things like that so that we don't unnecessarily take damage. And the only thing that we rarely get is actually grabbing, we get free relics. So every time you finish a wave, you get the choice of the relics, or you buy the relics. When you do these missions, you get free relics for your character. So they are random, but you know, hopefully they are good enough to keep us alive and well. Ooh, these last 10 seconds are going to be quite hectic. There we go, we managed to survive it. I think we will be able to survive the time without getting hit now, thanks to that. We can go and lock both of these, I guess, combine into that, and eventually it will become a 5-star. I've never really got to the point. I do keep dying quite early, so we need to try and not, because it will help us stay alive longer. That's too expensive, 490 goop. I'm not sure why that one is so expensive. We can go and combine the flamethrower and move on to the next wave. We landed up getting ourselves the gas can, I think it was, or did I buy the gas can? No, we landed up getting the gas can. So that's not bad. The duration of our jetpack is actually very helpful, but we do need to try and get a lot more amber now so that we can get ourselves to be stronger through meta progression. Going into runs and just running to the amber and collecting it can be quite a good strategy if you are looking to progress your meta progression as well. Okay, pulse rifle is nearly the next level, so that's going to be fantastic. I'm not sure what we get when it does go to the next level, because it looked like damage was every second level, or I mean, I haven't really gone from 4 to 5 stars, so we'll check. I think it's going to happen relatively soon, and that's going to be good for us. It's only, oh, what do you know, we can actually do this, so let's re-roll a bit, try and hope for a 2-cost one. Nothing? No, let's unlock that. There we go. That's more our to our liking. Does it upgrade? It does, and it gets 10 damage. That is insane. That is a huge damage increase. So that is going to be extremely helpful. Our damage is going to go up now. Just imagine we had piercing with that as well. That would be fantastic. We got a lot of pulse rifle rounds over here, so we might even get it to a rank 6-star. And then this video could go on forever because we might not die. Alright, so we have a hive over here. By killing the hives, you get more relics. That gave us cooldown reduction. We can actually take, there's nothing over there for us. I don't feel like spending goop for things, so we're not going to worry about that. Over here, we got another one. Kill the target enemies before we get killed. Is it before we get killed? Before the wave ends. And then target enemies are these creatures over there that are purple. So that's cool. We ended up getting a chair, which gave us 10% increased max HP. So that's actually a pretty decent relic. It gives us max HP. You can see the HP containers are purple in the run, so you're not really confused about that either, and that's going to help us over there. Something that could be really fun to play with in the future could be something like getting more maps. So different map designs could be something really fun to play around of, you know, for the developers and characters, obviously, and then introducing new enemies with new maps as well. But of course, being you know, not even early access, being a demo, this is just things that can obviously make it the longevity of the game better, or something, you know, to that case. You know, people are inclined to play more when there's more variety and more things to unlock that help with that. So being able to have those things available to us does make it a lot easier. Alright, we can increase the level of our flamethrower, again increasing the damage over there. I don't think we need anything else relic wise. We will get quite a few. What's really cool as well is they do introduce new enemies slowly into the waves. So now we've got a new enemy type. It's these guys over here, the bombardments. They're going to go and make it so that they rain down in, you know, projectiles. So at least, you know, from the very beginning, we've got some time to get a bit stronger, and then new enemy types are introduced slowly and surely. It doesn't look like, you know, each enemy typing has their own hit points. It doesn't look like it increases over the waves, which could be quite good as well. does make it so that if we hit certain enemies, we know we're going to kill them with specific guns and things like that. But again, I haven't really finished a whole run or gotten to the point where I can say confidently like that is the actual case. But maybe the developer will see this video and they can let us know how that works, or what the case may have been there. We're going to re-roll over here because we're going to look for another, not spread shot, a pulse round. There we go. So we got ourselves another 3-cost one. That's not going to level us up just yet, but so ever close to doing it. There is a challenge where you have to destroy a specific hive in the game. Now those hives are what we saw. It's these, let me see if I can find one. It's just those like blocks on the floor that have a lot of health, and they spawn more enemies as you're shooting them. There we go, there's a hive over there in the top left. So these are the hives. Now there is a mission to destroy the target hive, but as you can see, there is no indicator. Oh, well, that one landed up being the hive we had to destroy. That was just lucky, but otherwise there is no actual indicator in the game to show you which hive is the correct hive to be destroying. So it leaves us with this rambling around to try and kill all the hives in a specific time, because the challenges don't have a time limit indicated to them either, although I don't think they last forever. So it's possible that if the challenge lasts forever, which I need to get clarification on, so we'll double check that. Maybe leave a comment down there in the description for everyone. Not in the description, we'll leave a comment down in the comment section for everyone to know. But if those hives or the challenges do not have a time limit, then that's fine, because then it doesn't really matter, then we a-okay. Also, when do we ever get another Tesla? Is it worth me maybe just selling it then if it's a 1-star? Don't need that. Let's see, just get the 3-star pulse rifle. That's going to be fine. I think that's going to be our main DPS for right now, because if we can get that to the next star level, that will be fantastic. We just gotta hope I don't do something silly that will cause us to die. Okay, so anyway, I got distracted there. We were saying if the actual challenges don't have a time limit, then we should be okay with it not showing us where the hive is, because then we can just run around and kill them. But if they have a time limit, then I think the hives should have an indicator to say this hive is over there, you need to go and destroy it, or at least indicate where all the hives are on the map, so it's easier to go run around and kill them just for that actual mission. You don't have to do it while you are playing the game randomly. I don't need to know where the hive is right now. It's not going to change anything to my life, although it's a free relic, so maybe it will. Alright, we got some HP over there. We've lost it. Let's get to at least wave 10, try and see if we can make it. So another minute and a half and we should be good. I think there might be an achievement for making it to wave 10. I'm not sure. It just feels like there should be, because it's halfway apparently, so give us like the halfway achievement. I don't know. Okay, nothing over here. We'll just go and grab the pulse rounds. Yes, I want more levels there, thank you. We are able to get quite a lot of amber in this run as well, which is fantastic for us. Getting more amber definitely helps. Not being able to jump these bridges anymore. I'm sure when I last played the game we were able to do that. So it's just really, yeah, we can actually do it. So I'm not sure why I felt like I wasn't able to. There is a lot after us right now. This is not good. I think I just made it worse for me. I think flamethrowers really keep... Ooh gosh, ooh gosh. I think we're dead, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. I just jumped onto them over there. Alright, so that's unfortunate. I don't think we made it to the next wave. I actually don't remember what wave we were on. I think we made it to wave 10, but if we didn't, that is what it is. There is the survival guard over here. So it says that the combining weapons, each weapon has a star value. When purchasing weapons, pay attention to the star value it offers. Combining 2 weapons of the same star value increases its item. Lesser star values can contribute to this value as well. So it does actually mention that. Obviously experiencing it does help it a lot more. But that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and wish this game to help the developers as well out there. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.